Good morning. The Protection of Senior Citizens Parents Act is a new field where multi-number of cases are going before other state. But unfortunately, in Tamil Nadu, few cases are uh, brought to the High Court notice because here for everything the people wants other grease for the disposal. So multi-number of cases between the parents and neglected children are pending. No action is taken. Let us not worry about that. But we should be equipped with those cases. Here is a case where whether pendency of civil suit uh, is a bar for the magistrate, district magistrate to pass eviction order against the daughter-in-law. AR 2021, Allahabad 45, Swaraj Varun another versus State of Uttar Pradesh. Here is the case. District marriage rejected the application moved by the petitioner under the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizen Act. The petitioner number unmarried daughter of petitioner number 2, whereas respondent 5 is his daughter-in-law. It was challenged. This was challenged before the High Court. On 2019, the respondent 5, daughter-in-law, threatened and abused both petitioner, physically assaulted petitioner only with the help of a relative. So all these things led them to approach the court. They filed application under section 21 of Uttar Pradesh Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens rules. This is Central Act rules. Every state has got their own rules. They say district magistrate to ensure that life and property of senior citizens of the district are protected and they are able to live with security and dignity. Section 5 of the Senior Citizen Act provides that application under Section 4 of the Act may be made by a senior citizen or any person or organization authorized by. Section 6 deals with jurisdiction of the tribunal which conducts the proceedings under Section 5. Then against any children or relative. Section 21 contained in Chapter 5, Section 32 as contained in Chapter 7 of Senior Citizen Act empowers the state government to take all measures to make rules. This is what they have said. Here they say under section they have discussed about the short title act, the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizen Act. The word maintenance, this maintenance is not about maintenance getting remuneration. This maintenance includes provision for food, clothing, resident medical attendance and welfare and treatment. Welfare means provision for food, health care, recreation centers and other amenities necessary for the senior citizen. They say the tribunal under section 8 and 9 to make an order of monthly allowance at suchly monthly for the maintenance of such senior citizens. Then they say they are also allowed to file criminal court for such maintenance. Then the act also direct the state government to establish and maintain old age home. Then thereafter you see they are again and discussed about multi number of provisions of the act by how to give effect to that. Finally, they say we are of the considered opinion that the prayer for eviction or disposition of the respondent 5 and our 2 sons from the house in question could not have been granted by district magistrate in exercise of powers conferred on him under Rule 21 of the Rules 2000. Issue of eviction or disposition of respondent 5 from the house in question, which is stated to be a matrimonial house, can only be examined by the civil court in proper proceeding. The bar under Section 27 of the Senior Citizen Act will not be attracted in the instance case. Even otherwise, any such objection, if taken, has to be examined by the competent court in the suit proceeding. Taxpayer public has noted within the jurisdiction of Criminal Court of Law under Code of Criminal Procedure. As far as last prayer is concerned, the district magistrate has issued necessary direction to the concerned officer to ensure that no illegal interference is made in the life and property applicant number 1. So, in case any such event, the action may be taken by the house station officer. They say need not, the district magistrate order is need not be interfered with, since they have dismissed the application without granting relief of eviction. So what we could understand was that if the civil suit is pending, to substantiate whether the district magistrate can evict the daughter-in-law whose matrimonial home is there, and if the daughter-in-law is resisting by civil suit, this act is not applicable. That's what they said. Then the important question was this bar about dealing with the Section 27 bar. They have discussed about Section 27 bar at several pages. So kindly go through the judgment and be equipped in extending the relief for the parents, senior citizens. See, the main relief, not only eviction, the senior citizens can get cancellation of deed executed by them if the children, after execution of the settlement deed or other permission to occupy, may be cancelled if they are not taking care of the parent. That was the main object of the act. Here they say any instrument which are inconsistent with the provisions of the present act, placing Section 26, it is argued that jurisdiction of civil courts in respect of any matter under the act is specifically banned. Petitioner therefore cannot be relegated to file civil suit. This was their objection. But they say this is something different. So they have distinguished without discussing about other area how this because the civil suit is not coming within the purview of Section 27. So one who want to understand the entire act of Senior Citizens and Parents Protection Act, go through the judgment, keep the judgment on your file instead of having bare act. Get underlined the relevant provisions because you have a provision as well as explanation, narration, connecting with the facts. That will be most helpful for you in conducting the cases and understanding the necessary provisions. And also after reading and keeping the judgment on file and record in your mind also, you can have a bare act keeping your table to draft, plead or conduct the cases under this act. This seems to be very good act for the purpose of the children's deviating their moral and pious obligations for their father, mother and other grandparents. I hope you understand. Best wishes. morning.